Hi, boys. Looking at backtest 3 days here: Wednesday, April 19th to Friday, April 21st, and Thursday, April 20th. But no news here. This is just for if you're brand new, you can still see what I look for every single day. But I'm always up marking out previous his high and previous his low. In this case, it is taken. Right, gonna try to get a bias on the day. But I start from the highest to the lowest. See if we're delivering from any higher time value gap, coming off at sweeping liquidity, sell side or buy side. Even unfilled 4 here, 4 hour. Coming off the sell side. These might be equal highs. These equal highs, yeah. And it's also an unfilled 1 hour. We're discounted. That unfilled 1 hour looks. Let me check. You know, actually in SMT here, in SMT here, these lows, right? NQ ticket, yes, did not. Longs look good. 15-minute intermediate term high. Yeah, see if you can get a long. I think these are just more equal highs. Equal highs here. But yeah, my draw is higher. I like this unfilled 1 hour, which is also equal highs as well. Coming off sweeping that sell side on the hourly that you saw. See if you're gonna get even an entry to it. But those are the equal highs. 15-minute intermediate term high. On lucky, there's 2 5 minutes to the right, but it's just of this new leg. But I don't want to no, because we already set the internal high, so I can't get in on this. It's just being valid, so I move to the next leg here. Both of these, now let's see, this 5 minutes still holds here, so still no entry. No entry, still the 5 minute holds, but we're gonna make this 5 minute here, so maybe we can get equilibrium of this 5 minute for value gap, and then take a continuation model to this unfilled 1 hour for value gap. And equal highs. Let's see. All right, we did open up a small 1 minute here. All right, there's the almost equilibrium, if not of this fair value gap. Definitely. All right, yeah, equilibrium of this fair value gap. Delivering from this 5 minute fair value gap and a small 1 minute fair value gap. Let me check each time frame. All right, so here's a 1 minute higher actually. And we are coming off sweeping this internal low. And we have a 1 minute fair value gap with equal highs as well. This looks good so long. This would make it super A plus, but I want to get in on this 1 minute. I do want to see if I can protect myself from this intermediate term low, but the model's present here with equal highs above. A 1-to-1 is even sooner than this, right? So triple equal highs in the unfilled 1 hour. If it ends up getting manipulated to this from this 5 minute intermediate term low, I will look for a 3 entry here, but 1-to-1 here. All right, TP right away. TP right away to these equal highs, and my full draw is to this unfilled 1 hour. We do have this 5 minute intermediate term low. We could get to then continue higher. Let's see, we grab it. But yes, that was the original hesitation because it's 5 minute intermediate term low. But with triple equal highs or 2 sets of equal highs unfilled 1, it looks good to take there. But that's TP. We're gonna move on to Tuesday here. Thursday, my bad. Thursday here. Thursday we have 8:30 news, so I'll just go ahead and skip right over to 8:30 news. And I skipped too far. That is super annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 10 a.m. here. I skipped the first 30 minutes of market open, but I think 8:30 is still in the back here. Yeah, 8:30 is data high was already taken, but I didn't skip 30 minutes. It doesn't look like we did much, right? All we did was trend line up. So let's do it. We'll do this today, just starting at 10 a.m. Coming off sweeping that again. Previous is low. Check ES as well. Previous is low. ES is a little further than it is on. Then NQ is a little uncorrelated here. Keep that buy side level there. Other than that, we have an unfilled 4 hour. This looks solid. Out here, see what we're doing. All right, another SMT at these lows. Looking from this 4 hour bullish for Valley Gap, which we're respecting nicely here. Cool. A little more premium. We're gonna put this 15-minute in, so definitely would want to see a tap of there. I'll delete this because we know that's on the higher time frame. But we have an SMT at the lows. We have a 15-minute for Valley Gap here, which again would love to see equilibrium of it because it can put in a fair value gap for us to then long to this unfilled 4. But that's my target. I hope it sends slower into this 15-minute. Yo, this is actually this is a PDI lower actually. Actually, this looks super good for a short, like a quick mech. It's a mechanical short lower, right? Accumulation, manipulated it, swept this 5-minute intermediate term high, and we have a 1-minute inversion that closed here. So I mean, this looks good to forward test here. But yeah, you can. In this case, it's hard to tell with this accumulation where we'd kind of put a stop there, but we could put stops here. Again, I'd want to see the 15-minute anyway, but we can just quick forward test this short. Break even at the unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. But why does this look like this looks like a data low? I mean, a data high. But yeah, it looks good to shorten, but this looks like a data high. I don't know why that looks like a data high. Again, didn't take anything, but it just looks like a little PI lower to this 15-minute. But now that the data low is gone, we can just send us slower. Because I definitely do not want to long without this 15-minute getting tapped. It looks like we're gonna hit this unfilled 4. If we hit the unfilled 4, then a mech long could look crazy. Because we have an SMT at the unfilled 4-hour high. So if we do displace lowers because of that SMT, that will allow me to. Are these equal lows? Equal lows. And on top of a 5-minute per value. Well, okay. Let's check the 1 minute. I don't know why I'm not on the 1 minute chart. Wait, this looks actually so good. I'm gonna break even right away here, but I'm gonna take the short. SMT at the 4-hour high, SMT at these highs. There's equal lows literally at the top of right beneath the unfilled 5-minute per value gap. So I'm just gonna go break even right away, just like I would at an unfilled 5-minute. Kind of hoping we can displace right through it, but here is this a 1 minute per value gap, 2 minute per value gap? Does it also close? No, we do need 1 more minute on this. Oh, that sucks because it's gonna get ran through, and we're trading inside of 4 minutes. So I'm gonna let it run because we need to wait 1 more minute regardless. So, but yeah, equal those. It would have been break even right away. All right, let's keep playing it here. Now we have a 5-minute. If this 5-minute gets inverted, it looks good to the downside to this unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. As long as we don't make a fair value gap. But yeah, unfilled 4 draw was correct. 5 was right. Equal. ES hit it. ES hit it there. So let me move this to the left. Yeah. Zoomed in here. But 5 minute. Let's see if we can displace lower. Yeah, only looking to short, but we are building, right? We have lows in liquidity to the end, we lows in liquidity to the highs. ES and Q could still go get his unfilled 4. All right, there's the LR, there's unfilled 4. Now let's see, we are gonna make another 15 minutes, so we gotta wait. We can look to short off this. So let's see if we want to sell off here. Oh no, looks like we are not going to get an opportunity. That's super unfortunate. Look at that sell off after filling that 4 minute, taking out liquidity. Oh, that's super unfortunate here. But we are super premiumed here, and equilibrium of this range could still look good to this 5 minute here, to this 15 minute here. We have this 5-minute for value gap. Closes in 1 minute. Let's see if we can displace through this. Yeah, this looks good for lower. Because I still want equilibrium with a leg. And for this 15 minutes for value gap to get filled, right? Because it's a good target because it is at equilibrium and we're so high. Filling that up with 4 hour sweeping buy side. The sell off looks super good. Yeah, so I'm gonna take short here to this 15 minute. It's unfilled 15 minute for value gap. Right. See, I don't mind that this 15 minute that we tapped into because we are higher and that sell off is super strong through the 5 minute. So I can take this stops. I do stops at this body. I think it's a super strong spare value gap, but that stops at the high regardless. So stops at the body here. And I just gotta watch ES is 15 minute. ES did not create a 15 minute, but let's see these lows. Yeah, so if ES somehow gets down there, but I'm gonna short here to the 15 minute and hold to a 1-2-1. This looks good. Mechanical long lower. I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna go break even because we also have low resistance liquidity. So I'll go break even at the first instance of this low resistance liquidity here. If we make like a sharp internal low here before this low resistance liquidity, I can move stops and go break even there. Yeah, so I'll keep it on the 1 minute. It just looks cleaner here off the 1 minute, but a closure below these lows as well, right? Is CIST and a market structure, which we're currently respecting CIST, which is good. If we break through like we are now, manipulation. There. Yeah, manipulated. We want higher. Again, I want equilibrium with this leg. You don't want to get it. That's cool. Yeah, it's continuous higher. Premium sell off. Unfortunate. But let's see if we can get a re-entry here. So if that's manipulation, we have an SMT at this high now. If SMT at this high, now stops at the bodies is always fine here, but if we start selling off, it's gonna be super unfortunate. We might make we have a 5 minute here actually. I'll skip it through. Yeah. So here's this 5 minutes. So I'm gonna take this re-entry. Again, I still like this low resistance liquidity and I still like this unfilled 15 minute for value gap. It sucks because bodies, right? I always go bodies because if we see bodies, we usually see the highs. But in this case, right? If you have stops at the highs, then you're still in this position. So we put an SMT with ES here. SMT at the highs now. So this is just going to be a re-entry. Again, at the bodies. And I'm just going to look for a 1-2-1 here. I will go break even at this internal low. If we get this steep, and don't smash my 1-1, then I don't even want to be in the position here. Here we might have to. I just don't want these premium fair value gaps filled, but stops does not need to be that low, in my opinion. And plus, the targets are lower regardless. Alright, yeah, we'll take it here. Keep it there. 10:59. Actually, I can't even take this. This sucks because it's at 10:59. It's closed, and I can't take it on an hourly because if you take something on the hourly close, right, it could open high, low close, or open low, high close. In this case, it can open high, stopping me out. So I'm gonna forward test this here. All right, that's break even, and it's break even trade, right? It hits this, you go break even, and then it takes you to break even, and it might run to the runs to the 1-1. I can't take anything on the close of 11, which sucks. But that is TP because I don't want 11 a.m. to open high and stopping me. But break even, regardless, it breaks even. We should go to this internal low, but yeah, unfortunate. But right to the draw here, and not really another opportunity. But yeah, there's the draw. All right, take a 5 minute here. Gets manipulated again. I don't care about this 15 minute. But yeah, I got manipulated out there. If I have stops to the swing on, it doesn't close. It doesn't fail. But here's a re-entry on the 5 minute to the draw. Draws right, which is the most thing. the most thing I care about, but it ends up being break even regardless. When it sweeps the lows, but yeah, that LR in that 5 minute looks good. So that's good. I'm just happy the draw was there, to be honest. But we're gonna do one last day, Friday, 9:45, and there's 10 a.m. news or 9:45 a.m. news. So I'm just gonna play it through here. I'm gonna skip 15 minutes before we play it. Again, I do the exact same thing. Again, we switch previous days low again. Previous days high. The unfilled 4 hour. The 1 hour. In the process of visiting this 1 hour, again delivering from sell side, and this unfilled 1 hour fair value gap, which we are clearly bouncing from, which looks good. We'll check the sessions. London highs does look super solid here. Yeah, we'll try to long to previous sessions liquidity here. All right, I don't know why I put previous high, but this is low day. This is Asia high. Yeah, because we had this was sponsored by an hourly OB lower, but London's move was already taken, and we're trading back to true day open, which is here. True day open is here. So I want to see a trade back to true day open to London highs. Catch a move again. There's low of day. So let's see. See if we can get lower like this. So we can long, because there's good low resistance liquidity here. See. Let me check. Let me make sure low of day wasn't swept on London or here. Nah, I'll just put the line there. Okay, let's keep going. Boom, boom. All right, there's low of day. That's low of day on each. I think there might be an SMT at this sell side here, right? Yep, SMT here. We'd love to see this bounce. We'd love to see NQ do it because they put in the SMT. We'd love to see NQ start bouncing. We're gonna put an unfilled 5 minute for value up right here. Maybe we can get a more discounted entry. Make sure we don't put it in. Okay, well, there's an opportunity for that. It's this 5 minute here because it just enters right away. But we do have a 5 minute fair value gap here. If we can get a good close, then I'll long to that 5 minute fair value gap to 15 minutes. I don't know. Okay, no close. Maybe get a decent close if it can come down. No close. Unfortunate. 15 minutes for value gap to be made in 1 minute. All right, 15 minute for value gap. I mean, we would really have to play slower. I'm just playing one more time. Yeah, right into that 15 minute. I like this 5 though. This 5 can close. Again, my bias is higher. Again, we swept low of day, and now we started bouncing with that SMT at the low. So if we can clear this 5 minute for value gap, and I get an entry before we take out the internal highs, I will go long. Yeah, 18 more minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna go long here off this 5 minute. Right, look at this V shape. Looks super solid. We started literally 10 a.m. reversal higher. 2 London highs. Let me see. What don't I want to see? I think we can just see the swing low. Just 5 minute bodies, but we do have to be careful because we have unfilled 5 minute for value gap. If it stops as a slow and targeting, it would be even targeting Asia highs or higher than Asia highs. What's equilibrium of this leg? IMB. Yeah, be at London highs here. It's just we definitely don't need to be this low. What's the second 5 minute at? I'll do like this 5 minute low. Yeah, we don't need to be this high. And I'll target a 1-to-1. If we dip into this again, it would just be this swing low is even fine here. But this 5 minute low, if we can rip into this 5 minute low, then I just don't even want to be in it. But this long looks good to go higher. So I'm gonna try it. 2 cons here at one time. I want to be above it, so 2 cons here. I'll go break even at this internal high, or if ES sweeps it first. check the 1 minute here, because we might put in an SMT here, but break even at that internal high. So keep pressing. All right, so I'm break even there at that internal high, and I'm going to hold until my 1-to-1. Again, I quickly, because if London highs get swept, just in the corner, like what high is this? Oh, so yeah, there's an SMT at these highs, but I'm gonna hold it through because I think the draw's higher. Hopefully I don't get break even. Hopefully we can keep displacing and break even. Unfortunate. 1-to-1 is higher than London highs, so because we have an SMT at this high, so strong SMT is gonna send us slower. Again, even if I put stops at this swing low, if I put stops at this swing low, do I get a no? Yeah, still just barely miss it, but fine. Alright, see if we can get a re-entry higher, but that SMT is strong. That's just unfortunate. But we could actually enter off a retest of this 5 minute. I don't hate that. I still think the draw is higher, but maybe we can dip into equilibrium. Let's just see if we can get another fair value gap. But we're gonna retest here, so let me see. Yeah. Ooh, ES is dumping heavy. There's a big SMT at these lows. We are selling hard. We're selling off hard. No, yeah, there's no. Also, absolutely not. Oh, there was an SMT at London. There was an SMT at London highs. Never mind. I would. No wonder it was such a strong sell-off. I was like, why are we? Now we're going for sell side. Oh, yeah. There's a big. Let me check what it looks like on the 1 minute. Let me mark this out there. There was an SMT. I don't know why I thought I marked it. Ah, was it an SMT beforehand? Am I tripping? I took this one at 10. Oh, so it was like around here. But I think what? So there was already an SMT at London highs. On the hourly? Yeah, swept it before. Swept this at 9. Swept London highs at 9. Interesting. Then we put in another SMT at the can I remove indicators? Thank you. 1050 though. Yeah, so it didn't need to get it. Right now we're at about like OTE. If we closed above 0.79, then I don't expect it to hold, but we're still riding. 0.79 is over here. Two minute. I mean, we're trading inside this. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, OTE. I like this bounce again. I might just re-enter to go for this longs again to London highs. After 5. Let's see. Let's see if we can displace this. If this just fails every time, back to London highs, I might just end up leaving it here. But yeah, there's just 4 minute. So again, 4 minute for value gap. I'll put stops at this 5 minute low. I'll go break even at London highs. Or I'll go break even at this internal high actually. Again, targeting the same thing, definitely higher, but I'll go break even at this internal high here. So place order, again, targeting the same exact thing. So Asia highs and London highs. OT of this leg, which we bounced off of, right? We didn't close the good above 0.79, which is good on the higher time frame here. So I like this bounce. Again, aggressive push to the upside till London high. So keep playing it. Okay. We sweep this high, not yet. Again, break even at this internal high. Did ES sweep this internal high? No, this internal high is in the sky, right? Yeah. Internal high is in the sky. Right. So I'll break even there off that sweep. Click, and then I'm holding. Now we've swept London highs, and I'm holding to a 1-to-1. Hopefully, I just want to push to Asia high to Asia highs because Asia highs is just a little bit above here. But again, we don't get a 1-to-1, but still the same draw to London highs, right? All right, strong SMT. Again, ES already took it. Strong SMT at these highs, selling us off. But Since we don't break above OTE, I can expect this leg to hold, and then we V-shape higher, ripping through these 5-minute bullish fair value gaps, bearish fair value gaps. So can expect price to go higher here and take that long. But that's it. I think 1 win and 2 break even trades. That's what I look for every single day. About how I go looking for buys or trades and stuff like that. But pretty solid video, pretty quick, pretty fast, nothing crazy, but hope y'all learn some. Peace out.